he might have a great mind to sniff out when Chris is trying to be lame.
Yeah, yeah.
And he might know some ins and outs of exposing the weaknesses of the Hoka tomorrow defensive plan. But hey, it's time for the match. Let's see how it shakes out.
Oh my God, and you know what's crazy? Look at Chris. He got point SPG.
Dude, that's aggressive.
That is very aggressive, and I like the strategy because maybe he's thinking like, let me try to steamroll like 2/3 of your health before you get the final SPG defensive buff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, say bye-bye to that.
Fireballs are rough in this game, man. You think you're in a great distance and just toss one out to see how the water's feeling, and then they just do a full jump and clock you upside the head, and now you're in the corner. Nice reversal.
But the final SPG buff right there didn't do that much. I like the little string. Here we go. You get, the wake-up light, the 4-framer. Here we go. Do we spend the super? Yes, we're going to get the knockdown. What's the guess right here?
Probably left, right. No, going for the meaty close. He goes for the low, and this is probably going to be enough to put the kid down. And he had that round up until he did it.
You know, this is why final SPG needs to be at the end for Chris. If he had it, he would survive.
He only got one Rev Blow off of that in that whole round, too.
Exactly.
So it almost felt like it wasn't really worth it being that aggressive.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to use his Rev Blow like kind of neutral. You know how like when you're playing, like people just like to throw out Rev Blow in here and stuff like that? It feels like it's not that kind of like dominant anymore.
No, it definitely isn't. They made it super punishable, and she already could punish that in the previous season.
Exactly.
So.
Okay, yeah, playing the lame game, throwing the Ninja Stars, but you don't want to throw too much because it's pretty much free just defend life every single time, right? And you can even hit the Ninja Stars too.
Exactly. It's just not a great fireball to do. And if you throw it from that distance he threw it from earlier, there's nothing stopping ZJZ from full jumping and landing with a jumping heavy.
Okay, try to skip the neutral, gets hit. Yeah, the stand C feint. We're going to see that a lot. If you can't check the dash, what are you going to do? But ZJZ, is an overheat. But we get the knockdown though. Let's see what's going to be the guess right here. Oh, hey.
Probably not. Well, I was going to say probably not that bad against Hook tomorrow because he doesn't have a reversal without meter, like you said.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's possibly going to get guard broken here, and this could be Chris's round because of that overheat.
Yeah, but the thing is, final SPG, and Chris is also a big high rev. He's still alive though. You got to guess though. Oh, yep. I like that safe jump against that scenario right there. Goes for the Rekka again. Don't get hit. If you get hit, the hitting gear is coming out and you're going to die. Oh my God, nice string right there. Break the guard, no meter. You might be done.
Oh my God. ZJZ tried to challenge. I like it. Oh, he challenged that too, but he didn't have any
had
meter.
No choice. See, the thing about Chris, I love the fact that he took the hit because he knows he's going to guard bro. So he rather bet the farm that, okay, if you're gonna
going with guard break in mind, I'll let you hit me and then like mess up your guard break.
Exactly. That, and you have to really time your meaty correctly because he does have a wake up 4-framer, right?
That is true.
So he bet the farm on that. Chris couldn't do anything, but he actually tried to do something really smart, even though ZJZ really got the meaty at the end.
Nah, man, he's just tight for that. No wild punish on the far D there, but got to be careful with those whiff throws. That can be your entire round.
Yep. Nice cross up though. Nice. Got the hard knockdown. Doesn't want to spend more of that. I think he realizes that, man, my rev always gets high. I got to keep it low as much as possible.
Keeps the SPG in the front position. That might also be another reason for that, but he's about to lose that buff.
Yeah, I'm personally not a fan of Chris using final, like having first SPG, because with Okudamaru, having final SPG would help him so much because he would look, the health is insane when it comes down to the defensive buff.
Oh!
That's tough. And the thing about Chris, he doesn't really just defend a lot. So that's why ZJZ is taking advantage of going for kind of like those the 50-50s from the fireball into the overhead or low.
Right, and that's something that Chris is just going to have to, I won't say learn how to do because I'm pretty sure he already knows how to just defend correctly.
Yes.
But he needs to start applying that more. Not going to be able to brawl with Preacher until that's available.
Yeah, that's why you see him using more rev guards, right, to kind of like push Preacher away.
Which is smart.
It is smart, but the thing is, her dash is so fast.
Yeah.
Takes away the SPG right there. Tries to go for a shimmy. Doesn't fall for it.
Yeah, he's looking for that dash forward A, or rather C.
Yeah.
And that's why he's looking for the high dodge counter there. And, ooh, good throw break there. Do not want to get thrown in the corner with Preacher.
Yeah, look at this. Look how he's waiting. He's stalking the prey right there. Just dashing C here and there. Not doing it like telegraphically, just doing it kind of like in like erratic moments. And Chris cannot respond right now.
Right, and the thing is, like, he's doing those fake cancels that have big gaps in there, but they're basically designed to bait out the reversal from Chris because people like to mash in between those kind of strings normally. ZJZ not biting on it.
That was a sick counter hit combo right there. Catching Chris pressing buttons. Because a lot of times, yeah, look, there's the guess right there. Can't punish it in any way. Oh, okay. Get the overheat right here. He doesn't have bar, so you can go. You can definitely burn her out.
Yeah, but he's got to be careful. He's at 80% rev. He didn't want to burn himself out just trying to get him to get guard broken.
True.
And that's one of those things that you go for. You're like, oh man, the opponent's in overheat.
Yep.
I'm gonna go after it, and you get one rev special off, and then you're in overheat, and you're like, crap, now I'm in trouble.
Oh my, but look at the time though. 6 seconds left. Chris, you gotta make a decision, but you cannot because he tried to press a button again. I love the stand light into the fireball is really good because you have to find these frame traps, right? Because a lot of times people do love challenging with the 4-framer button, the lights and everything, because you're like, okay, I don't want to deal with like C faint, anything like that.
And that would beat that because I think you're probably like what, +2?
Exactly. Yep. JD the fireballs and everything.
Ooh.
I like the tech to throw.
Get underneath him. Oh, he's in trouble. Yep, that's the button right there, man. She gets so much from counter hit 5C, or 5A rather.
Yeah, just because it's counter hit state, right? So because of that, you can cancel into the Rekka.
Damn, I said 5A, man. I'm a fraud.
You know what? You're coming to the time.
Yeah, I know. I'm in Japan. I gotta say 5A.
Oh, 5A. I'm gonna blame Aru and Rome for that. That's what it comes down to. Shout out to them.
Freaking Zoomers, man.
Okay, nice. Goes for the Rekka again. See, Chris is really good at tech at the throw, but he has to be careful because I think ZJZ is going to kind of like do a dash and maybe a little hop jump to get the throw tech possibly from Chris. Yeah.
That was an interesting jump from ZJZ there because I thought maybe he was possibly looking for circumventing an empty jump low.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it kind of worked out because he doesn't have to be afraid because Final SPG is going to be a factor. And Chris, he's literally one hit away from dying, especially against Preach's damage.
And he's only at 42, 66. Wow, this is getting expensive.
Yeah. It's okay, though. There's 12 seconds left on the clock. Can Chris defend? He needs to get one light confirmation into super, but he presses the button.
It's +3 on block, brother.
He had no choice.
Yeah, it was coming.
He had no choice. Maybe he thought the standing C feint could be a factor.
And that scenario comes up so much in this game, right? Where you're just like, you're in the corner, you're close to overheat, and the opponent is barely at like 60% rev gauge.
That's tough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is match point for ZJZ to move on to the winners finals of EVIL Japan. Can Chris make a comeback?
I don't think he's going to be able to snuff or suffocate him like he did Lagia yesterday. Yeah. Ooh!
Yeah, I think obviously we can see kind of the main problems. Like, yeah, Chris can win the neutral, do it well, but the problem is ZJZ just hits way harder than Chris.
Yeah. And a lot of that air movement that hooked tomorrow itself.
And I told you it was coming. The patterns, the pattern recognition that Chris has been teching all these throws. And guess what? You're going to guess from high-low, right? Yep, nice block, though. But the thing is, you're still in the seat of just death.
What does he do here, man? Go fireballs, try to, catch him jumping. Nope, just eat a DP. ZJZ feels great. He's like, whatever, bro.
There's the guard cancel as well, too. See, that guard cancel was so strong because anytime you have a character that you know that's going to end with kind of like big button into special move because they get something started, it's an easy telegraphic guard cancel from there, right? He called it out. Chris was